What's going on, guys? It's your boy ASG15, and today we are back with another Wazzou video here today. We're going to be taking on the TCU Horned Frogs in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. As if you remember, TCU was Game 3 this season. We did lose 28-3. It was brutal. Ryan Brown was our quarterback. We now have Jackson Potter. We're going to see if we can right the wrongs from the beginning of the season. We'll be able to see how far this team came along. We will be joining the party with the famous Toledo commentator for all of our games, or at least most of them. We will go ahead, hop in a party with him, as well as Jared, who is not in this dynasty, but is the gambling man, as you may know him. Let's see his take on the gambling line and predictions of this video, or this game I should say. But sit back, relax, and enjoy.
So he should be joining here soon.
Sounds good.
Give me like
only heard.
He's on.
Okay,
He's on. Just give me a minute.
No, you're all good. I literally only heard like half of the first sentence you said, but
I said oh, there he is. I was gonna say
there's the gambling man.
13-2 is the funniest scoreline I have ever seen in my life.
100%.
Like, this is not serious football.
All right,
right here.
The Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl.
What the fuck are you in, bro?
I have no idea.
Christ.
Jared,
Scooters Coffee, Chris.
I did get absolutely destroyed by this team earlier in the season, 28-3.
He did.
There we go, the gambling man. He lets us know.
Yo, Jared, can I just say, like, this scoreline in this Packers-Cowboys game is funny as shit.
Now, the only thing that would be funnier is if it was like 12-2 or 11-2. Something even more absurd.
2-0 is what it should have been. The Cowboys should have forfeited. Anyways, we are here for the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. The fucking dog shit of all dog shit between the TCU Horned Frogs and the Washington State Cougars. I am your host, Drewski, and I am joined by my colorless commentator, Jared. Jared, how are you doing? I know you said you took TCU minus 6.5, and I bet you feel damn good about it, given the result earlier this season.
Hang on. Where the hell am I playing?
You are playing in bumblefuck nowhere.
Am I playing at a high school stadium?
You might as well be. Damn. You know what? I wish my high school had that kind of stadium. My high school did not. Had fucking concrete fucking seats, dude. This shit was ass.
Dude, side note, have you seen the...
This is kind of like a Texas high school football stadium, though. I ain't gonna lie.
There's a school in Georgia that had a $10 million renovation, and it has a scoreboard.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
TCU's gonna get a great start. Taylor Tatum, 7-yard carry. You know, Dylan Edwards long gone, but Taylor Tatum is here, and he is ready to get shit popping.
This is in Frisco, Texas. No, I know, but like.
Oh shit.
Who plays at the Ford Center?
And that is going to be another huge run by Taylor Tatum. He is 2 carries for 16 yards, 8 yards a carry. That'll fucking play right there, my boy. And this Washington State run defense has been kind of sus all season long. The defense as a whole has been pretty sus. And the quarterback will dump it off to underneath, and he's got a lot of room to run. He makes a man miss, gets down at the 30-yard line. Brendan Sorsby found his way to TCU. Don't know how the fuck that happened.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my...
That makes sense. I believe it.
Let's go make
And Sorsby, as per tradition, throws it right into his offensive lineman's head. And that is going to be incomplete. Sorsby is not a good quarterback. If he ever watches this video, I'm sorry, bro, but you're just not cutting it, bro. And that is going to be... Yeah. Jordan Dwyer with his second catch of the day. He's got 44 yards already. And that's going to be another Horned Frogs first down. I forgot about that shit. I can't believe it. Yep, power of the Furries. TCU is going to win. And Sorsby, he's going to scramble. And he's going to get down. You know, those Furries love to be on bottom. Yeah, bro. No, it is not, and that is going to be another completion. Sorsby already 50 yards in this game, averaging 294. Or no, I'm sorry, that's just what he did last game. I'm a little drunk. That is very true. That is very true, and that is going to be an easy touchdown for the Horned Frogs. And, you know, we talked to the Washington State coach, you know, in the pregame today, and he seemed very inebriated. He was just knocking them back. And, you know, it's kind of showing in how this Washington State defense is playing right now. They are very much drunk. As, what the fuck? Did Pickens catch that? He did catch that. He was out of... Yo, what the fuck? He was out of bounds at the one, though. Javonte Williams touchdown? Are we here? Okay, Daddy. Anyways, we will see how the Washington State Cougars will respond. It seems like it's just going to be a repeat of last time they played. Pulalasi barely gets anywhere, 2 yards. And Javonte Williams will be stuffed. This team's not good. No bias here at the WSN networks. You know, but we've just seen this team all season, and we just know not what they're capable of, but what they're incapable of. And you just see it right there. Just that run gets absolutely fucking nowhere. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 2. He needs to cheese it to green it, and that is going to be a first down on the mesh concept. You know, the linebackers just don't know how to cover that, apparently. Give it back to Javonte. And that's going to be pitched out, and that is going to be stuffed. Someone called a timeout somewhere. Don't know who, because I'm not seeing any timeouts come off the board, and Dak Prescott's going to take that in for a touchdown. Of all people, to get a rushing touchdown. That's horrible. Yeah, I mean, but you're going to get the TCU minus 6.5, but that pitch to Fegan is going to be a big gain. Caden Fegan, he's been good all season. One of the lone bright spots in this Washington State team. So the Cowboys offense is better? Honestly, after this play that I just watched, I might have to agree here. That was pretty bad. They don't... What is this coach doing? How did they beat Toledo? Honestly. Hey, one of those schools won a bowl game. You know? I'm going to just say that right now. Toledo. They beat the piss. They beat the piss out of Missouri. They beat the piss out of Missouri. Yep, yet again. You know, as is, he's due for one of those, and that is going to be dropped Just a horrible drop there. That's not Branson Robinson that dropped that. He doesn't line out wide like that. And 4th and 5, you got to think, yeah, go for this. You might as well. You're on the 30. You don't trust your kicker. And he's got the underneath, and he is going to drop that. He let him right into a hit. Honestly, I have to agree. No, a good defense there. The pressure gets home. And we will see how Washington State's defense can respond after just getting walked down on. And yeah, that's just not a good response right there. It gives up the wide open pass across the middle of the field, and that's one of the downsides of being in a cover 2 while sending a blitz is you no longer have that middle linebacker over the middle of the field, Like, Tampa 2 is good, but, anything outside of that, I would never play in a cover 2. And as we see there, UNLV did end up beating Notre Dame. We do have confirmation of that. They will be playing in the next round. And the Furry throws. He's got his man. That is a catch for Braylon James. 3 catches for 51 yards already in this first half. He is having himself a fine game. Why would you wake up thinking about that?
Let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in
TCU, a good team, bro. What are we doing? And the screen pass is going to be caught. They might not be, as Sorsby already over 100 yards here in the first half. He's just, he is yiffing all over this Washington State defense. And they're going to stop the QB sneak there. The tush push did not work. He definitely wants that tush push. No tush push, but RPO, and that is going to be a touchdown. Nobody was home. They call man coverage, and somehow the RPO is not covered up. That is going to be an easy 6 for the Horned Frogs, and they're going to jump out to a 14-0 lead on the Cougars. And, this is just really looking like a repeat. Did Washington State get any better from the last time they played these guys? I don't think so. I think they might have got worse. Spread's pretty safe. Yeah. Yeah, they're not the Eagles defense. They won't choke this. And that ball is going to be picked off by the D lineman. And it's just going from bad to worse here for the Cougars. They are fucking drunk. They were just happy to be here. They might have spent a little bit too much time partying in Frisco, Jared. Not the Danny party. I saw a few of them out there on Epstein Island, maybe. Cannot confirm or deny because I was not there. Why would you admit to that, bro? Why would you? He's speaking. He's just got a close contact with Josh Harris, who is confirmed to have been out there, according to the Epstein files that just were released. Maybe the Sixers should fire him, or force him to sell.
You can just see the
Commanders.
of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down.
Yeah. I mean, they thought they had finally a good owner there in Washington, and they just did not. And that ball is going to be caught for a touchdown. DB looking a little lackadaisical there. Had a free pick, did not take it, and that is going to be 21-0 for your Horned Frogs. Man, this spread is looking real good. I might even live bet minus 30.5 at this point. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not sponsored by FanDuel, but they give us money anyways. Shout out to the Cleveland Guardians. Shout out to the Guardians. Yep. And I know a lot of people won money on that shit. And he is going to go for a deep shot, and that is going to be overthrown. Potter not known for his deep ball prowess. I just saw they are planning on making a quarterback change, and I don't think it's going to make the team any better. Ryan Brown is about to come into this game, ladies and gentlemen. The man who threw 6 interceptions against the UCLA defense in the opening week of the season. He hands it off to Pulalasi, who goes nowhere. So now Ryan Brown is going to have to actually throw the football. And that is not what Washington State fans want to see. They know he is capable of throwing multiple interceptions every time he steps out on the field. There's got to be somebody that lives in Washington, right? Freeman's going to catch that. He's going to make a man miss, get over the 45 to the 44. And what the fuck are the Packers doing? Dog shit team. Fake. The only competition in the NFC for the Eagles is in fact the Lions. And that is going to be... Yeah. How are you behind me? This is new. This is new. You're usually way ahead of me. Yeah, they really are. I mean, you know, they started off really hot this game, but ever since that extra point got blocked in return for a score, you know, they've been dog shit. I'll be honest. Jordan Love just really isn't that guy. I'm gonna be honest. Pulalasi is going to score here, and I mean, at least they scored more this time than the last time they faced TCU, so I guess that is an improvement. But 21-7 is just not good. 57 seconds left in the half. A Pickens touchdown. I know. Doesn't matter because the Packers are going to lose this one. Isn't that Tolbert? Yeah. And that is going to be fired over the middle and complete. Brendan Sorsby has been carving up this Washington State defense. We are not surprised by this. This pass defense has been ass. He's got another. He's going to complete it to the halfback on the angle route. And what the fuck is that mascot? What is that? That is no, that is not a frog. That is, I refuse to believe that that is a frog. I have seen a lot of frogs. That is not what one looks like. That looks like a fucking gray piece of sperm. Like, what are we doing? I guess tadpoles do kind of look like sperm. So, I mean, you know. Maybe this is why Sorsby went to TCU. He saw that mascot and he was like, yes. And they're going to let the half run out there. They were close to being in field goal range, but they do not get a snap off there. And that is going to bring us to a close in the first half. TCU up 21-7. As we see Braylon James, 5 targets, 5 catches, 71 yards, and a touchdown. Jarrett, what do you make of this first half performance by the Horned Frogs? Yeah. Bro was probably a dead shit. No, I mean, like, they just sort of let the half end there for no reason, knowing Washington State gets the ball here and can make it a one-score game. And Brown is going to stay in at quarterback for now. They're going to hand the ball off. That is going to go nowhere. Oh, nope, he is going to fight his way for 5 yards. Branson Robinson, his second attempt of the game. He's only got 0 rushing yards. That's not going to help your team out as we see Potter come back in the game. Kind of confused about that given the way that Brown led them down the field for a score. He had a little Lamar injury. Can we talk about how the Ravens just fucking quit on their coach, by the way?
Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon them. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Yeah, this is not good strategy. I don't know about that. He changes my fancy. Rapulolasi makes a man miss. That is a big gain. This Cougars offense is starting to roar to life here. I mean, you know, the game's technically not over yet. The spread is definitely not feeling as safe as it was a few minutes ago. And he's going to fire over the middle, and that is complete to Callow. He's going to get down inside of the 2-yard line. And the Packers are going to kneel it out for the half. What bums. Down 16-13. Y'all were up 13-2 like 10 minutes ago. Pulalasi's going to get stuffed. Blow, pack, blow. Blow, pack, blow. Oh, man. They remind me of the U.S. Ryder Cup team. Exactly. They really don't. Or do they run the ball? Do they throw the ball? Is it Potter? Is it Brown? We don't fucking know, but that is a touchdown for the Cougars on the screen pass. Emmanuel Sly with the tud. Go ahead.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard run.
And Washington State is going to try for the onside kick cheese, but they are not going to get it. The cheese does not work out in their favor, and TCU has very favorable field position here. Very questionable call with a lot of time left in this one.
Back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive.
He's just thinking about his next Rocket League match. Yeah, I heard he did say that after this he wants to participate in Rocket League games. Maybe he wants to be a full-time Rocket League player. He also wants to play Minecraft, is what I have heard. As that is going to be a nice, healthy gain there for Taylor Tatum. 4 carries for 32 yards and a touchdown. He hasn't gotten the ball much, but when he gets the ball, he has been effective every time. 8 yards a carry.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby.
And he's going to find his man, Sorsby, 200 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. That's already better numbers than Jalen Hurts. And he's going to have a 3rd touchdown. And that is exactly what TCU needed to keep the pace of this spread. They take a 28-14 lead here with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. And, you know, this TCU bettors, they've got to be feeling pretty good about themselves. No bias. No bias.
Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again.
I think, yeah, he's, you know, they don't have that home Washington State stadium to be interfering and hacking us with, so we're able to have a clean broadcast this game. Yeah, they did. Except against Tulane, they really weren't that good. And that ball is almost intercepted. He throws it into double coverage there. Just a very risky throw, and a concept that only really had 2 routes. So not really much to choose from for the quarterback. just not a good play call in general. You never really go with plays with 2 routes. I don't give a fuck. Unless you're running a flea flicker, you should never do that. And that's going to be a huge sack for Chad Woodfork. What a fucking name that is. And that is going to bring up 4th and 14. And the Cougars are going to go for it here. We will see if they pick it up.
They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Not Livermore. And that ball is going to be knocked away, incomplete. He tried to time the comeback route, but the DB plays that perfectly. And that is going to be a turnover on downs, and that might be all she wrote for the Cougars season. Yeah. He wants to celebrate. Yeah. Devin McCoon with the catch there. Yes, they do. Yeah, McCoon. And the RPO is going to work. It is a touchdown for Taylor Tatum, his 2nd of the game, and that is going to make it 35-14. And these Horned Frogs have come to play. Just, You know, a lot of players, we see a lot of times, like in this modern NIL era of college, players, seniors especially and juniors, tending to skip out on these bowl games. So you've got to wonder just how much higher the score would be if they had participated. Yeah, I would definitely agree. As we are watching Baker Mayfield throw a pick to Jahad Campbell, potential defensive rookie of the year? Maybe. It's going to be between him and Abdul Carter this year for sure. I can't believe Tutu Atwell scored a touchdown. I'm not even surprised. He always is good for one of those every year. Yeah, this is his one game. Yeah, that's a little bit questionable, although it's not really seeming to matter since, you know, the Packers are still losing. The Packers winning is part of that parlay. Looked good for a while, but as Brown, he's going to roll out to his right. He is going to throw it into triple coverage, and that is going to be picked off, and he's going to step out of bounds. He had a touchdown. Dante Carter is an idiot. Just get some more time off the clock. Speaking of, you were watching that Vikings-Steelers game today, right? Did you see the commentators glazing over how much time was saved on that tackle and the Jordan Addison play? Like it didn't matter. It was still going to be Carson Wentz with the ball trying to score a point to tie that game or take the lead. And we all knew that shit wasn't happening in 2025. Maybe in 2017. No, 2017, Carson Wentz is smoking the Steelers. God damn, Jalen Hurts didn't complete a single pass in the second half. Jesus Christ. That is a real stat. That is a real stat. 0 for 8. 0 for 8, bro. That is my guy, and I will defend him until the fucking death, but like, Jesus Christ. The Eagles' offense was ass in the second half. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He looked very quarterbacky in the first half. Thought he might be on an MVP route. Yeah, I was pretty happy to see some creative red zone play calls. I will say that. And that's going to be another touchdown for Taylor Tatum. You think that maybe Washington State would account for this guy on the ground, but they just cannot. and it is going to be 42-14 here with a little bit under 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You could have taken a lot more on the spread and been good. I mean, I think Schlizzy left a lot of money on the table here today, boys. Yeah, you did. You left thousands on the table with this one. At least put up some points. At least have a pulse. And Brown is going to fire, and he's going to overthrow that one. He kind of had a man there, but he is unable to complete the pass. 3rd and 8 incoming. And Washington State, I mean, this game is already over, but, you know, play for pride or something. And that's going to be complete for a first down. You know, and they're going to hurry it up, even though he got tackled out of bounds. But, you know, the clock does still run at this point in the game. And he's going to throw it out to the fullback, Fegan. He is going to get tackled immediately for only a 2-yard gain. That is not going to cut it. You need a lot more than 2-yard gains at this point. You need stops and you need bombs. Shout out to Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Bombs. You need to do what Baker was doing in the second half. I'm not going to lie, Makuba should have fucking picked that. Yeah, that was bad. Some people were wearing Makuba. And speaking of interceptions, like a commentator's curse, that ball is picked off, and that is going to do it, folks. TCU is going to come away with this win, and adding insult to injury here on first down, they are lining up in empty formation. And they're going to run a quarterback draw with the furry, and he is going to grab a first down, Brendan Sorsby. And he's definitely hitting up those. I mean, he's not that far away from Austin, Texas. He can find a good furry convention. No, you have. Oh, where was my invite? Those furries know how to, you know, do the thing. You know, all things aside, you know, weird preferences aside, you know, them furries can get down. I would probably rate them over Taiwanese girl boys, if you were asking me. They're getting a little out of hand. Speaking of out of hand, that is another touchdown for Sorsby, and that is his 4th touchdown pass of the day. TCU is going to go up 49-14 on the Cougars. And you might as well just put the controller down, bucko. This shit is over. Just absolutely no fight from this Cougars team. They have all quit on their coach today. It's crazy because I still see a lot of red in the stands, but they are, I guarantee you they have purple underneath just in case. $50 voucher is so pathetic. The Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. We have hit the 2-minute warning on this absolute demolition of the Washington State Cougars. And you just gotta wonder, like, where do you go from here if you're Washington State, Jared? Like, how do you recruit after a performance like this? As someone that's dealt with blowouts with Chapel Hill. And that ball is going to be picked off. And TCU is going to have another interception. That's what we said about Brown. He just throws them. Yeah, they might retire after this game. This is This is where card salesmen are made, ladies and gentlemen. And Sorsby on the keeper. He has a hole. He gets a huge gain. Those furries know how to hit them holes, ladies and gentlemen. Not speaking from personal experience on that. Just, you know, friends have told me. Oh, yeah. Promise you. And that is going to do it, folks. Tatum sees this game out. And TCU is going to win 49-14. Washington State's season ends in dismay and disappointment. As per usual, the Cougars just can't get the job done when the lights are at their brightest. Honestly, those drives felt like a miracle the way the rest of that game went. That would break NFL records even, but not college records. If you know,
absolutely
you know.
Disappointing.
And there he is, the coach of the Washington State Cougars. Disappointing, that's all you have to say after that absolute shit show of a performance. You should be punching players. You should be committing physical assault right now. That was a fucking disgusting performance. You should be ashamed of how your Cougars came out today, Coach. How the fuck? What did you tell them in the pregame to have them looking this flat?
Honestly, I don't think it mattered. I think I could have given a Hitler speech and they still would have played this bad.
What do you mean by a Hitler speech, Coach?
If you
know,
you know.
You want to elaborate for the audiences? Have you kept the recording on?
I have, actually.
Nice.
Probably the only thing I said all night.
Yeah, it really is. I mean,
back to your comment about sexually assaulting, physically assaulting.
I did not suggest that, but if that is the route you were going to go down, Coach, I don't think you are fit to coach this program anymore. This is a Sandusky level of abuse here, ladies and gentlemen.
No. I misspoke. That is on me, Drew. But no, in all seriousness, I
misspoke is great.
I think I might actually go burn the locker room down after this one. Frisco will need a new stadium next season.
Frisco does always need a new stadium because, I mean, they do have to deal with the Cowboys' practices, so... Yeah,
it is brutal when nobody on your team other than your two quarterbacks combined for 50 yards. It is.
And 4 interceptions.
Yeah, I'm going to be glad to see Ryan Brown's gone after this year. We did give him a shot.
I don't think it was on Ryan Brown.
No, it definitely wasn't.
Coverage there, Coach.
I don't know what he was seeing, honestly, to throw it into triple coverage like he was doing. Other than that,
I think that's just bad coaching, not telling him his reads.
Garnering, well, I don't think he fucking can read. As far as I know, his EOG scores, he's never passed one since the 2nd grade.
Oh, man, here comes the teacher with the fucking knowledge. Did I really not ready up? I would try and say any Washington State player that wants to come to a fine school like Toledo, come join. But after seeing that performance, all of y'all can stay your asses.
Please don't come.
Please don't come. Do not come. What if Trump says, I'm gonna come? By the way, what a drop by Pickens.
That was a crazy drop. I don't know. I'm just ready to go physically assault my players at this point. I'm ready to finish the whole handle. Actually, I'm ready to finish.
Physically. Gotta make sure it's physical.
Well, I might pull a little Sandusky later. Anyways. I am ready to finish off.
This is family-friendly programming.
No, it's not. I'm ready to finish off 2 handles of whiskey and just go to town on these boys. I am. No, until about the 2nd drive of the game, and then I really started looking forward to Rocket League and said, please get me the fuck out of here.
Coach, I have another question for you.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel to get absolutely fondled up the ass by a furry?
It's not a good day in America when you get fondled by a furry.
When a furry sticks a tail in your tail, how does that make you feel?
He did a lot more than that. He low-key reached around and fondled my balls a little too much there on that one. There's nothing else to say. The team was... I don't even have words. The team was bad.
Will you be at the furry convention tonight in attendance, just because of, how well he fondled you?
Honestly, I would like not to go, but he does have me on a leash, and I might have to go. I go where he goes, apparently.
Okay. That is something to digest there for Washington State fans, as Dak throws damn near a pick. Just not a good deep ball. He doesn't throw them like Jalen does.
We will be excited to get some of our recruits in next season, though.
Will you?
I am, and I pray to God one of them is a quarterback.
You just told them not to come.
I know, but I am very excited to hopefully get a quarterback of any kind.
I doubt that's going to happen after a performance like today. Anyways, we thank you for your time here, Coach. And I don't even know what to say after a performance like that. It was absolute shit. You got raped by a furry. I mean, like...
Go ahead, dislike the video, boys. Don't comment and don't subscribe. No. Comment.
What is your favorite furry anime?
All right, that is the only comment acceptable.
Beastars. Beastars is up there for sure.
Don't commentate unless it's anything other than your favorite furry.
Share with me. Share in the comments your my anime list, and we'll judge from there.
Make sure to dislike the video, unsubscribe, all of the above.
And like and subscribe if you want to hear my sultry voice on the next season of Washington State fucking sucking ass. This is Drew.
If the coach makes it to next season, he might shoot himself.
This is Drew with his colorless commentator Jared signing off and wishing you all happy holidays if this is coming out around that time. If not, I don't give a shit. But
hope you had a happy
certainly
holidays.
Washington State does not have a happy holidays because that was
our players will be getting presents this year, Drew.
Cole, right?
That might be a little too generous.
Yeah.
I have heard that is coming in the mail in about 2 to 3 business weeks.
Bro, sending them for the Yif Express. Oh my God.
No, my players will get a fucking whip in their presents as their presents.
Oh, whip it. Oh.